So I added some stuff down here at the bottom, and basically all it does is it shows you a nice waterfall graph. I think I stole this from somebody, probably CTC, of how to visualize it.
Yeah, the graphs kind of look similar.
Yeah. So I just think it's a nice visual way of doing it. But what I try to do is like I'll plug in. So I'd go look at, are these generally like customers that you've had, like clients you've had for like a decent like amount of time, or are they new or
a decent amount of time? Yeah.
Okay. So what I would do is I'd put together a scenario in a sheet like this or similar, where it's like, here's where you're at today. And here's what would happen if we changed our position. So we said we were willing to maybe acquire more customers at a lower first order profitability or potentially negative. So I'd plug in the scenario and I'd say, we feel like at our current spend, we're capped at 50K a month. But if you say you allow us to drop it down, we can lower our target. What you're trying to do is you're trying to offset the negative with more volume. So if you say, I think what we can do is lower our expectations on first order profitability, and that will allow us to double our ad spend. And this becomes this, like you're just trying to paint scenarios of, well, this isn't gonna work. But you're just trying to paint scenarios of what happens if we lower our target. Now the second, the last tab does this a little bit better. My numbers aren't really like panning out the way I wanted to in this scenario. Usually if you plug in real numbers, the entire purpose of this third tab is to show you like it's an example, because what we don't know is, and what we can't know until we try, is by accepting a worse performance on the first target, how much can we scale by? There's only one way to find out, right? And that's by doing it. So what you can try to say is like, I feel like this will you can maybe make your best guess of how much room, but you could also say, this is how much we need it to increase by for it to be worth us doing that. And this allows you to play with that a little bit and kind of do that. My LTV isn't good enough in the example I have here to really like paint the scenario, but what should happen is your maximized contribution dollar should extend out like on different time horizons based on your spend level. So the green down here will be at different points if you do it right. But I don't know if that helps. That makes sense?
No, that's helpful. Yeah. Is there a way I could get this template if you have a spare one by any chance? Yeah, I just want to build something similar, because we do something a bit similar to this, but I think lately, especially, we've been like changing all our reporting and all our dashboards and everything, just because like, especially with some of these new accounts we've got on board, like we've noticed like the previous agency or whoever was on that brand side, but they were like spending a lot, but like new customer revenue was down a lot, and like no one was tracking that metric. So it's like we kind of have to present that, and we didn't really have tracking on our side to show it. So like we're kind of like pulling data, and it's like it's really messy.